Hey my sparklelites, it's She's a Beauty OMG. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. I decided that I wanted to do a story time for you guys. It's kind of emotional and traumatizing for me that I had to experience this when I was 13 years old, which is fucking crazy. And I was scared to tell anyone. You guys know Drew when we dated a couple of years ago. When my dad first introduced me to this woman, I had so many questions to why my dad was with another woman. And on top of that, this woman had a child already, and the child was calling him daddy, and I felt so taken aback by that. And I'm like, why is she calling you daddy? Like, my dad used to work in retail. It was a store called Men's Fashion Center, and he really thought he was Mr. Big Shot. He thought he was the shit, and he used to get all these fancy clothes and making all this money and everything. And I did not knew he was gonna be this type of person. As a little girl, me and my dad was very close. Like, we really bonded. He taught me how to use a computer for the first time. We bonded with wrestling. We bonded with music somewhat. I became a lover of video games. All the stuff that I love was me spending time with my dad. Like, I really looked up to him. That's what really fucking hurt me. Like, I felt like he betrayed my trust, he betrayed my sister's trust, he betrayed my mom's trust and my family's trust on my mom's side. Like, I just thank God that I had my mom's side of the family there for me and my sisters and my mom throughout all this shit going on. Like, it was terrible. Okay, like, it was one night I was over this woman's house, and I went to go use the bathroom, right? And I just happened to hear some very sexual sounds. It was like very intense. That left me so traumatized. You know, my dad told this woman that I love you and I only want to be with you. Like, he could put, it's like he completely forgot about me and my sisters and my mom. I feel like he didn't really care for my dad to do that. Like, for him to, like, leave us. And honestly, you guys, that's why we had to move out of our apartment, because he didn't pay the rent. So we literally had to pack up all of our stuff and move out. Either we been with me and my cousins to go on to school, or we used to be here and go to school from this way. So it's like we went back and forth, and that was really exhausting. After consideration, my mom thought it would be best for me, my sisters, and her to move in with my grandparents. They always been loving, caring people. God rest their souls. Like, I I just thank God for them. Like, they made sure we had everything that we needed. Not just my grandparents, but my family in general. This woman brought me to school one time, and two of my friends showed up, and they was like, Kiera, who is that lady? And I had to lie and say that was my aunt. And I knew in my mind, if I would have told my friends that this is my dad's girlfriend, like, I would have felt so embarrassed. Like, I didn't want to just blur that out. Oh, my dad is with another woman. He's not with my mom. And as a 13-year-old, you know how fucked up that is in your mind? Like, how you still gotta go to school with that on your mind. Like, when my dad and this woman brought me down to North Carolina, I was wondering where we was going. Like, my family on my mom's side and my mom, they was actually like wondering where I was at. They didn't have no idea where I was. And my dad made me lie and say that, oh, I'm at the mall, but we was not in the mall, okay? We was like in the hospital. I don't know why he took me all the way to another state. I felt so terrified. It made my stomach turn. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, I just went to school normally. I was staying to myself. I was quiet. I had some friends, but I didn't. I was scared to tell anybody. Like, all this shit was was so fucking messed up. Like, I wish he didn't do that to us. Like, what do we do to him? And sometimes I'm embarrassed to have my last name. Like, my last name is Davison. Like, honestly, you guys, like, he really ruined the last name, like, so fucking much. All the crazy ass shit that he did. My dad broke up with this woman because he claimed that the woman was trying to kill him. And he told me this a couple of months ago. Like, I was like, are you for real? Like, the thing about my dad that we don't know if he's telling the truth, like, because he's a compulsive liar. He's an attention seeker. He wants people to feel sympathy towards him. And he uses people. Like, oh, right, look at me, look how much money I have, look how much materialistic stuff I could buy. And that's how my dad thought he could buy our love, was buying video games and, phones and everything you could imagine. Like, he thought that was going to make us, forget about all that stuff that he put us through, even now, us being adults. But to close out this story time, like, what happened last year, it got so bad. Like, my dad was over here, that I sat down and I talked with him about how I was feeling with all this that he did and stuff, because me being the oldest, I saw pretty much everything that really affected me in a bad way. And when I told my dad about how I felt with what I had to experience with him, what he did when I was 13, with him being with this woman, he showed no emotion on his face. It was completely emotionless. And then he turned it back into being about the whole thing being about him, what he did. Like, he said, I know I did you wrong, and let's go with the past. Like, it shouldn't affect you now. But, and then him and my mom got into it. It was a lot. Like, my mom was trying to, like, get me to calm down. And this is how my dad looked, you guys. He showed no emotion like this. He tried to tell me and my sister that we should be basketball players or malls because we were tall. But that is not what we want to do. My sister Kiana, the one that works in the grocery store, she's finishing college with advertisement. My other sister Kayla, she's going to school for graphic design. And me, I went to school for computers. So, after throughout all that was going on, you guys, me and my two sisters graduated high school with honors. That's just going to show you I am not letting my dad ruin my life. Like, I have my own destiny. Everybody has their own destiny that they want to do with their lives. Like, me right now, I'm looking into going to get some certificates in computers and social media, like how to add my videos more better, or just stuff that I always want to look into, like to make myself feel good about me learning stuff. Like, you're never too old to learn. My mom always been my rock, she instilled in me and my sisters that even though somebody do you wrong, you have to forgive them. You can't have no hurt in your heart, because when that hurt turns into hatred, it can make you turn to this terrible person. And I think that's really true what my mom said. Well, okay, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. And don't forget to like this video, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to click the bell so you stay notified when I upload a video. If you guys want to check out my Patreon, I will leave it down in the description box down below. You can also follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitch, and Twitter as She'sABeautyOMG. And always remember, you guys, don't let anyone ever dull your sparkle. And I love you guys so much, my sparkle lights. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.